All right, let's start getting the party started. Welcome back to another In the Kitchen with Steph. We are making dinner, and today I am making Steph's traditional salad. I don't know what to call it. Steph's crazy salad? Maybe? Steph's crazy salad. All right. Actually, I don't even have nearly as much vegetables as I would normally in one of my crazy salads. So I would show you. Let me see if I can show what I'm working with here. No, it's too zoomed in for you to be able to see everything, especially on the laptop. Laptop's really hard. That's why I need like those multiple cameras. One day, mark my words, I will have a multiple camera setup so that I can do this a lot more fun to show you guys everything I'm working with here. And just to show Instagram and Facebook, we are live on both the laptop and the phone for 3 different areas that we are. All right. So I am the type of crazy person that if you've never heard this before from me, I love to make a salad with basically the whole produce aisle. That's just how I am. However, I have started decreasing on certain vegetables that cause a lot of gas. Those are usually the cruciferous vegetables. So I've been trying to make it a little less of that and more of other stuff. I did make chicken nuggets on, was it Monday, I believe? Monday. So I had froze those, and now they are in the air fryer getting nice and crispy for me so I can toss it. I'm going to toss it in a honey mustard dressing that I have here and then throw it in my salad. I love honey mustard. So that's going to be my dressing of choice. But I'm not going to like drizzle it all over the salad. I'm going to toss the chicken in it. And that way it'll grab the flavor of the dressing. I can control how much I use of it. And it'll, as I mix it in with the veggies that are in the salad, it will, the flavor will combine. The next thing I'm going to do is I was kind of having a little feeling to have my buffalo cauliflower that I make a lot of times either for lunch or a snack. So I'm going to toss that. And I'm going to do like the speeded up version because I have done it a couple different ways where I bread it. So I'll cut the cauliflower into like little florets. And yes, this is a cruciferous vegetable, but I tend to do better with cauliflower rather than broccoli. Like broccoli likes to wreak havoc on my intestines and make me flatulent. But not cauliflower. I haven't had issues with cauliflower. Anyways, so I'm going to chop this up into florets, and then I'm going to toss it and then air fry it. Another thing for cruciferous vegetables, for me, if I cook them, it's a lot better on my digestion than eating it straight up raw. So that's another reason why I have the cauliflower and I'm going to cook it. But yes, I do love the buffalo cauliflower, but I'm going to do the non-breaded version today to speed up the process and just toss it in that in this Frank's Red Hot sauce right there. And maybe I'll toss it with a little bit of yogurt on it. And then after that, I'm just build a salad. Anyways, let me know, as always, what you're having for dinner tonight. What are you preparing? Are you making dinner right now as you're watching me? That's kind of one of my hopes, is that when I come on live here, maybe you're in the middle of your own dinner and we're just having a nice, friendly conversation back and forth. I want to say hi to those joining, and Melissa and Nicole. How are you guys? Thanks for joining live. All right. I'm going to start with the cauliflower because that's going to take a little bit of time. All my knives are out, so I'm going to have to use the big knife for this. And I'll most likely have some to store away. So that's another nice thing. because I don't usually eat a whole head of cauliflower. So I'll have some leftovers for another day. And I'm literally just going to toss this once it's all cooked right on top of my salad as a topping. I'm probably going to grab some other toppings like sunflower seeds, pepitas, stuff like that. All right. So this is what you can make them bigger than this, but I'm making mine a little bit smaller so they could cook a little faster. But if you want to make them bigger, that's a little bit bigger, you can. It's totally up to you what you want to do. All right, what do we got? We got steak and rice tonight. Yum. I love me some steak. What kind of rice? Just plain rice, white rice? What you doing? Leftover pizza. I'm always a fan of leftovers, which my husband is having leftovers. Usually if I'm having a full-on dinner salad, like a big salad with chicken on top, it's usually because my husband is having something else or having leftovers and there's not enough for the both of us. So I literally resort to having a dinner salad. That's just kind of like my routine because it's easy to do. I always have some kind of meat lying around, whether it's the nuggets that I made. I usually have cooked shrimp in the freezer that I can just heat up, or I have a bag of the real good chicken nuggets. So there's always some sort of meat that I can just grab and throw on top of a salad. It always works for me. And as soon as those nuggets are done, I'm going to throw these in. So this will probably take a little bit of time, but as it's cooking, I can make the salad. And so on and so forth. All right, let's first talk about the fact that Christmas is around the corner. Like, that's insane to me. Totally insane. It literally feels like when I just moved here. And I moved here at the very end of May. So from May to now, November, what's that? June, July, August, September, October, November. That's 6 months we've been here in the state of North Carolina. And I just can't believe that we are 1 month away from Christmas. It blows my mind. And I already see people getting ready with decorations and Christmas music and all that. I ain't ready. I'm not ready for Christmas. I never really am when it comes to around this time. Like, I just want to enjoy Thanksgiving and think about Christmas afterward. No, I can't think of Christmas right now. I'm thinking of Thanksgiving. But yeah, and I'm not the type of person that I'm like super decorative. Like, I need to decorate my whole house and get all the decorations out. Literally, Christmas for us is a tree. The ornaments, the stuff that goes on the tree. We have some stockings, and it will be nice in front of our fireplace over there to put them up. I don't think there's very much else that we put for Christmas, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else that we decorate our home with. But because we have a new home, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'll do just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe a wreath for the front door. Maybe that. And I don't know. I have to really think about it. But at least that's one extra thing that I don't normally do. So anyways, if you're watching, if you are the Christmas freak that loves to decorate all the things, let me know if that's you, because I'm not. Maybe I'll get inspiration from someone else. Maybe they'll give me the itch to do so. I don't know. Right now, I don't have that itch. My mom decorated, but she didn't like crazy decorate either. So I didn't have that much growing up. But yeah, Christmas was more spent on like going out and seeing lights and of course gifts, church, stuff like that, but not so much like the decorating. One thing I do like to do, and I try to
This is a reminder.
create, here's my
Drink
reminder.
water. Just
Always
let me
on my
know if
live.
this is done.
Drink water, Stephanie. I like to do like new traditions with my kids. So one of the things is baking some cookies.
This is a reminder. Drink
So we're
water.
definitely going to do
Just
that
let me know if
for
this is done.
this Christmas. We did the whole gingerbread house thing. I was like, this is a waste of time. You could barely eat it. It's full of crap candy anyways. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that again. All right, you said I started Christmas shopping early, and yes, you love to decorate. Well, all the power to you. If you love it, that's great. Christmas shopping, I can't think of Christmas shopping. I'm sorry, I just can't. I just can't. Although I did ask my kids what they wanted for Christmas, so at least I asked the question, but I haven't shopped. So it is what it is. All right. So today I wanted to talk about basically feelings. That's funny, right? Feelings. Well, the reason I say that is not just to be kind of like generic about it, but just kind of want to share a story like of even recently as I was trying to like create content for my social media on Instagram. I was looking through some old pictures. And isn't it funny how when you look at an old picture or, a picture in general, doesn't have to be that old, but, of the past, and it stirs up feelings in you. It's kind of crazy because it's like you can almost put yourself in that very exact place that picture was taken, or that time that picture was taken. And so I was going through some of my pictures where I was heavy, right after having the kids. This one in particular was after I had the twins, and it was Christmas, and I had this dress on that was very unflattering. I could have probably wore something a little more flattering, even though I was heavier. But I remember being in this state of mind where I couldn't think of wearing anything nice. Like all I could wear was anything that was baggy enough to not show my huge stomach. I always was living in leggings because that was stretchy enough to just put on and not feel like I'm fighting against myself because I want to wear a different size. I think like that was literally the majority of anything I wore was leggings, oversized shirts, and oversized dresses. So I had this dress on for that Christmas. I had the boys in 2017, so I believe that was Christmas 2017. I was next to my sister, who was thin, and I just remember feeling so disgusted with myself. So like I didn't even want to take that picture. I avoided taking pictures as much as possible. But of course it was Christmas and we had to take family pictures and stuff. But I was just so unhappy. So unhappy. And I could just see it in my face in that picture. And like I said, I looked at that picture and I was like, immediately the feelings of that I felt in that moment, in that picture, I could just feel it upon myself. Like, wow, almost like if it was yesterday. And it wasn't. My kids are 7 years old now. So that's 7 years ago. And I could feel those feelings in that picture. And it's crazy because it was those feelings that made me get to a series of feelings. A feeling of first being unhappy and disgusted with myself, but then being angry. It's like, why did I do this in the first place? And if you know my story, I didn't want to become pregnant for the mere fact of not gaining weight. But then I decided, my desire to be a mom is greater than the fear of putting on weight. And so I did. And then here I am post being pregnant, post having my children. And here I am disgusted and disappointed in myself because I went against what I didn't want to do even though I had these true beautiful blessings, but still upset because the weight was on me. I gained about 40 pounds in my pregnancy, but I had already started that pregnancy overweight. So it was just like as if I had put on way more than the 40. And so from feeling disappointed, disgusted to angry because I did it. And then after that, it got to a point of that anger turning into some type of ambition that I was like, this needs to stop. This really needs to stop. And I remember doing an interview with a friend. It should be still on my Instagram about a year ago. And he asked me clearly, like, what is it that truly got you to the point where you're like, this is it. We gotta change the outcome, change the result, and not wallow in oh, woe is me, this is just how it is, oh, mom's just gained weight and that's just my story, which is not true, but it's the story we tell ourselves. And I said, and it's still true today, is that I remember how I felt when I was 9 years old and I was told I was fat and I needed to stop eating the way I was eating. I remember that. I still feel those feelings talking about it. And it's like I needed to prove to that girl, to that 9-year-old girl, that I am worthy. That isn't my story. That I'm more than just my weight. That I'm more than just a pant size, more than just a dress size. That I have purpose. That God has given me talents and abilities that I need to use. I needed to prove to that 9-year-old girl that no matter who said what to me, that I was still going to be used by God. And so those feelings are so very important. I really think you need to feel your feelings so that it gives you that ambition to move forward from them, to learn from them, to grow from them, and to ultimately get the results that you so desire, to live in the body that you desire. Because I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes people could look at weight loss as a materialistic thing, like, oh, you know, you just want to look good or you want to look better than so-and-so. And that could be true. That could definitely be true because, I mean, I would say you're lying if you never thought to yourself, whether it was in the negative of you against another person, like comparison, or you wanting to be better than that person. But we women judge. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. We judge. We're either judging ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy, that we can't do this, that we can never look good enough, we can never, be attractive or attractive anymore to our spouse, whatever. Like there's a laundry list of things we can say. Or we're judging other women. And there's that comparison. Oh, she's better than me. Oh, she looks better than me. She has it easy. Oh, she lost that weight right after the baby so easily. Why is it not coming easily to me? We have that tendency within us. And so I really, really want to encourage you, one, stop the judgment, either side, whether it's comparing yourself to other people that you're lacking and you're not good enough, or you're judging yourself, saying you're unworthy and you can't lose the weight, you can't fit in this clothes or whatever. And you know what? Weight loss is different for every single person. And that's another reason why you shouldn't be judging and comparing yourself. But just remember how you felt at your highest. Just remember how you felt when you became a new mom. I remember the feelings I had when I became a new mom. I loved my children. I was blessed with 2 at once, but I felt so incapable. I felt so overwhelmed and bombarded. I felt like this is it. This is my life. This is what it means to be a mom. And I'm never going to be able to feel good in my body again or or look good. You know, it's okay to have those desires to want to look good in your clothes and feel confident. That's where confidence kind of stems from in that aspect. But sometimes we think about those feelings and we allow those feelings to hold us back. To say, well, you create an excuse in your mind that this is just never going to work, or, this is the season I'm in, so be it. And instead of creating excuses, I want you to create action. I want you to be inspired and feel that you can grow through your experience. And so I now like looking at those pictures of me in the past. Yeah, do I feel the feelings? I don't feel the feelings in the way that I feel it now as who I am. I'm just reminded of how I felt. And then from being reminded, that's what makes the journey into losing the weight so much sweeter. Because now I can say, wow, look at the hard work I did. Wow, I'm so proud of how I've grown as a person, how I was able to overcome this, X, Y, and Z, how I have like routines and things that are non-negotiables, and that is what's kept me steady. That's what's kept me in my weight loss goals. So I challenge you to feel your feelings. Feel it, but feel it in a way that will create ambition, discipline, and understanding that you are on a journey. And this journey was meant to feel all that. I'm putting in my buffalo cauliflower now. I took the chicken out. I'm going to toss the chicken in the honey mustard dressing. But that is my topic today for you, and I hope that was helpful. I hope it inspires you, because we all have things that we deal with, especially as moms. You may not be specifically on a weight loss journey, but you could be on a health journey, a fitness journey, mental health journey, growing in that aspect. And all these things are very, very applicable because I had to deal with my own mental health issues as well. It was challenging, it was tough, but I was able to work through each one of those things. All right, we're tossing the chicken. I haven't even built out my salad yet. Talking to you guys, at least I got the cauliflower chopped up and I'm coating my chicken. So that's that. All right, ladies, before I go, I always have to mention the 3-day event that's coming up next week on Monday. Monday starts at 7 p.m. It will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and it's going to be a lot of goodness. I'm going to be sharing a lot of the things that I have done, the routines I've used, the mindset changes I did to get me from that state of mind to not be seen, to not be to be unhappy and disgusted or disappointed in myself, to freedom, living in my purpose, living in the body that I want to live in, feeling happier and healthier. And that's not to say that challenges don't come, because they're going to come tons of times. I have challenges from being a new mom to now being a mom of 3, which they're 7 and 4, and that has its own challenges. I just went through a health scare. So there's things that are going to come up for us. But I can proudly say that through it all, my spirit, my relationship with God, my outlook, my perspective has completely changed from point A to point XYZ, the journey, right, to where I am today, that I can still think positive. I can still come to the Father with my problems. I can still work toward my goals and not have complete setbacks or feel like a failure again or feel disappointed in myself again. I no longer feel that way again. I'll have moments of sadness. I'll have moments of, oh, gee, this was a hard day. Or, what am I doing? Like, that will happen. We're human beings, but I've been strengthened. I've been encouraged. I've been inspired. And I continue to grow that motivation in myself, no matter how hard the days are. So anyways, I would love to share those 3 days with you, if anything at all, to be inspiring to you for wherever you are in your journey, whether it be health, weight loss, mental health, being a mom, all those challenges. If anything, being inspiring and encouraging you to keep going, to have that confidence in yourself through these 3 days. But if you are on a weight loss journey, you will get practical steps that you can implement that very day. There will be even some homework for you guys to move forward. And so it's going to be really great. Anyways, hi, Cole. How are you? I'm just going to look at the comments real quick. Cole says she has a tree down and lit up, just no ornaments yet. Oh, you brought down the tree so you can set it up, but you haven't done it yet. Okay, cool. Trying to make December stress-free. I want to enjoy it. Yes, definitely enjoy your December. The holidays can be a time of stress, anxiety. A lot of things come up for people during the holidays. Unfortunately, at least in my experience, bad things that have happened tend to happen around the holidays. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. But a lot of the things that I've experienced, even on my own part and from talking to other people, has happened around the holidays. So I understand how it can be stressful and crazy, but remember that to rely on the everlasting love and grace of our Father, because that's the only way we're going to get through it. You agree with me? Facebook always reminds, yeah, pictures, they are good. And even if it may be a bad memory, it's still good to revisit that memory, if you know what I mean. And then Cole said, not me. I don't know what not me is in reference to. Your tree is still in the box. Oh, okay. Maybe not me that you have decorated already. Yeah, tree's not coming up until Thanksgiving's gone. Sorry. That's just how it is in the row home. And like I said, we just do the tree, stockings, and maybe I'll get a wreath for our door. That's as far as I'm going to go. I don't have the decorative bone in me. Like little things here and there, like picking out curtains for my house. Like I still am not done with this house that we just bought 6 months ago. So there are things that I want to do, but like just little things here and there. Like I just did a couple months ago the plaid in this. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. Well, I'll at least show you this. Everything in the kitchen is this pattern. So like that's the theme of my kitchen. And that's as like big as I go as far as decorations. I got like these little tiny fake plants that I got on Amazon and I put like around, and I got a couple of signs that are just like cute inspirational signs, but that's it. Like nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, to trust God, definitely. Support my husband who has been diagnosed with Crohn's. That is a tough illness. Yeah, we all go through a lot of different things. Crohn's is a very tough illness, especially because it revolves around a lot of the things that we eat. I've known quite a few people with Crohn's, so I'll be praying for him. Hi, Rachel. We got some of the OGs popping in. How are you guys? I'm going to start building my salad, but I am going to hop off because usually I don't like to make the lives too long so that anybody's watching the replay can actually consume it. Because we all know that's why reels and shorts and TikToks are very popular, because you can just go through like a ton of those in 20 minutes. but long form video is a little harder to sit through. So that's why I don't like to make the lives too long. And right now my thing is telling me that I'm coming on 30 minutes. So that's usually my cutoff. I like to do 15, 20, but if I go to 30, it's usually because I'm talking on a tangent about something or I'm engaging with you guys in the comments. But so lovely to see you guys on the live. Hope we can see you again on another live. And again, if you haven't already joined the Drop 10 and Keep It Off 3-day event that's happening on Monday. I'm super excited about it. I have a lot of things planned for it those 3 days. So be there or be square. I'm just kidding. Be there, or if it doesn't relate to you or for any reason like that, definitely share it. Like share the post that I put out, share the link with somebody that you think can really benefit from it. That would be the best gift ever. Anyways, I see Cole saying hi to Rachel, and Rachel says she's going to join the 3-day event. That's awesome. I can't wait to see you there. All right, ladies, I'm going to chop my salad and then put everything together and have my dinner. So I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy your dinners. I'll be back again for another live, and we'll see you then. Bye. God bless everyone.